Bill Baruch with Blue Line Futures, and it's your daily midday market minute. We're seeing tradable responses to support, but before I get to it, if you're watching this on YouTube, please click the link below and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you're watching from our website, there's also a link below to direct you to YouTube, and you can subscribe that way. We'd love for you to follow us. We'd love you to help us build our following. Yes, we are seeing tradable responses to support levels highlighted on the Morning Express across asset classes, all coming before the CPI number tomorrow. For the S&P, we got major three-star support, 41.26 to 41.29. Didn't quite get there, but we are seeing the market really buoyed in front of that. And then for the NASDAQ, it actually hasn't gone really below our pivot and point of balance as buyers are stepping in and had a first key support. Now, we still got a little bit of a session ahead here. So it's middle of the day. We got comments from New York Fed President Williams, who, he did say the Fed didn't say that they're done hiking rates. He talked about credit tightening, and, it's really going to be a data-dependent Fed, so nothing new. But this builds into tomorrow's CPI number, where you're expected to see a 0.5% to 0.4 increase month over month in headline CPI. It's going to turn into a 5% year over year number. And then about 0.4 increase in a core CPI month over month, and a 5.5% year over year on core, down from 5.6. And, overall, this has been expected to be the CPI number where inflation may have picked back up again month over month. And that was really due to that surge in crude oil to start off April. But with May in the sights, May CPI, which we'll get next month, ultimately we started to see inflation slow again. And remember, from March of 2022 through June of 2022, we saw the very sharp rise in inflation where really the month-over-month numbers in March and the June separately were the largest increases since 2005, and that made higher base comparisons for 2023, which arbitrarily is going to bring inflation down a little bit. So what we seeing a little bit of an acceleration from month or 1 month or another, it's going to matter really about the trend, and the trend is inflation is trending lower right now, and that's a positive. But the really markets have been just consolidating sideways. The equities themselves, the E-mini S&P can't get out above a ceiling of resistance. Although the NASDAQ has been poking out above it a little bit, we're still in that consolidation pattern. I highlighted in the Morning Express the levels you do not want to see the market get down below, and those will still be valid as we look into tomorrow. So take a look at that Morning Express. Moving on to crude oil, though, a big ping of major three-star support, 71.13, 71.25. We've seen crude rebound back into the meat of the 72 range and almost back to a pivot and point of balance. It's a very good consolidation given the 15% rip. 15% rip since the middle of last week to close out yesterday's session in crude oil. So that's a big, big move in crude oil, and to see this thing consolidate was great. Now, rare major four-star resistance is overhead, and that's where we slowed yesterday. So keep an eye on that. That is highlighted in the Morning Express. And then finishing out here, the precious metals, gold is seeing some stability here today, back above 2040 as I'm talking right now. Got some resistance highlighted in the Morning Express. We'll tell you where that resistance is. Take a look at it. And then silver, it did dip below major three-star support, but we're buoyed back above there. The dollar settling in on the session, but the real story is platinum ripping back above 1100, trading about above 1115 right now. Really nice consolidation at the lower levels, digesting that late April rally. And I think this is overall, if you look at platinum, it's sort of a handle building out here in a cup and handle pattern, whatever you want to call it. It's been constructive. Maybe silver and gold can get follow platinum a little bit, but it's all about CPI tomorrow. We get a really hot number. It's going to derail the rallies across assets just for at least for now, and then lead that will lead into the Fed meeting. It's going to get those Fed odds for another rate hike in June up a bit right here, currently about 14%. It's going to increase the U.S. dollar, and it's going to get rates going again higher, and that's all going to suppress some of those assets from stocks to gold and silver and some of the others as well. But our team is here to walk you through it. Give us a call tomorrow. Give us a call anytime. We're always here for you. 312-278-0500. Remember, futures trading involves substantial risk of loss. It's not suitable for all investors.